question. Tomorrow's first Sounds of Summer of the year. Yours truly, the MC. Hope you'll come down, have some fun, play a couple of games, and enjoy the good tunes of the Resoul Band. That concert kicks off at 6:30. We'll be out there in the 5 o'clock hour, so come get a good seat, listen in on some of the sound check. Again, take part in some of the fun and games. Clouds are going to be variable, and the biggest variable in the forecast is going to be this low pressure system that's going to push off the Carolina coast here in the days ahead. So lower 80s, upper 70s, winds variably out of the east, but at times a little feisty, 15 to 20 miles an hour. I expect more dry time, though, than shower time. In fact, at best, those rain chances around 10 to 20% near the coast. We'll show you what we're talking about. It's this low pressure system now known as Invest 90L. Low chances for development here the next 2 to 7 days as it does work its way offshore, but you see where it's likely to track just off the Carolina coast. Thanks to high pressure, that's where it's likely going to stay. Additional low pressure likely to develop in the southern Gulf of Mexico. Doesn't have an invest tag yet. In fact, those odds of development near zero here the next couple of days and lower as we head through the next week. So clouds on the increase tonight, middle and upper 60s. For tomorrow, we've got temps similar to today, middle and upper 80s. Your rain chances, again, about 10 to 20%, and they're highest near the coast. So if you're inland, likely those rain chances a little closer to zero, and you see where those kind of stack up. Again, this is the Wilmington forecast specifically here, so those odds just slightly lower than you'll see along our east and south facing beaches. Speaking of those beaches, I have your beach forecast, which does feature a moderate to perhaps locally high risk for rip currents, as the waters will be a little more choppy with this low pressure moving off to the south. You know that tropical systems, or at least ones that are prone to development, really any low pressure system for that matter, over the waters is going to churn up the waters a little bit, make them somewhat active, but we're lucky in the sense that right now that system's still very weak and not very organized. Let's get a current look outside, shall we? At least 7 of our 8 cams. We'll see if the Whiteville cam wakes up here in just a moment here in our Bob King GMC First Alert Sky Cam. The temperatures are the most important part right now, though, because we've got pretty much upper 70s to lower and middle 80s. There we are, Whiteville. Good to see Violin Station here on this Wednesday evening. Satellite and radar showing you where those showers are. They're off to the south, dumping inches of rain in southern Florida. But that low is going to move off to the northeast. We'll take you closer to the Cape Fear, just verify some clouds, partly cloudy skies outside. And the Doppler radar, it's quiet. No showers being picked up there. As we take you through the evening and overnight with modeling, I think this particular model a little heavy on the cloud coverage, but I won't discount it depending on how close the upper part of that low pressure system gets as it passes offshore. So a few more clouds at the coast, may not be a bright sunshiny day, but you may luck out depending on which beach you are at. And a couple of stray showers here and there. But by and large, this is going to stay offshore. Inland zone's going to be dry, more sunshine there. I think by comparison, that's going to take us all the way into Friday too. And aside from a weak little upper level disturbance Friday night into Saturday, there's going to be lots of dry time. 7-day forecast will allude to that, even for Father's Day proper. As we take you out a full 10 days, hey, this isn't too bad. Middle and upper 80s to near 90. First day of summer coming on Thursday, John.
Gabe mentioned it. Tomorrow's a great opportunity to get out and enjoy some live music in the